Welcome to another edition of this week's Information of the Week from the Illuminating Journey Cards. I'm Jinder Shen. Let's see what the cards have to say. The week starting June 18th, ending on the 23rd, I believe. I've already sorted the cards out. What do we need to know? Light. When I look into this card, I feel this infusion of light. And we recognize the power of the light where we go. We take light with us if we're willing to make space for light. So the card is asking you to bring a sense of lightness, bring a sense of joy, bring light into the darkest of places, to the areas you fear, the unknown. We are in a strange time, so the more light you bring, the easier it'll be to see in the dark. Let's see what card number 2 is. So here we have card Soul Portal number 4. And what's interesting is, what's catching my eye is the moon here, the sickle of the moon moving down into the space, a sense of rebirth. And this feels like the earth is awakening in a new way. So there's a lot of energy coming up from the earth. It's a very red card, very vibrant. And it feels very determined. Really, things are happening. Foundations are being laid. New things are being created, old things are being turned into different items. They're being changed. We're all being changed by this fire that's burning and seeping into everything. It's changing us all. Fire itself brings light, and there is a fiery, fierce flare happening here. The wisdom of the earth, the wisdom of the ancients, and the wisdom of our presence and those who are here to help us, the wisdom of what is possible. It all is stirring. Here's a spacecraft bringing energy in. There's all these aspects awakening us. Let's see what the third card is. So this last card was a 4, and this one also has a 4 in it. It's a 15 card, the Tightrope. This is a card that asks us to choose. The energy this week feels very much like making choices, getting down to it. What is it you want to do right now? What do you want to speak about? What do you want to birth? And what ideas, what knowledge are you bringing into the world right now, and how can you use your voice and the sense of light or the lightness of your being to help, right, to aid this journey. This is a journey of definitely energy rising from old and new places in unexpected ways, birthing life here on earth in a different way. And this card is calling us to pay attention. The ram calling, the acrobateer, the woman on the bicycle on the rope. It's all the canary. There is all energies of the world shifting and turning and things becoming something else. Energy changing us and us changing energy. It's a really powerful message. There's some more red here, which could be blood. You know, the idea that what connects us is the power of our blood, our humanness, our life force, which is in both of these cards, the first card and the second card, of a lot of red in there. So this is calling us to move into tune with what's going on, to step out of our fear, step out of our thinking and get into action. What do we need to do to bring this new world, these new ideas, this new way of being into life. It's like we're charging up. Looks like, it's like a futuristic charging station that's alerting us to the sound waves and the light waves of our voices, our truth. It's waking us up. There's that sense of new beginnings, of starting afresh, of bringing fire to life and waking up everything in a new way. It was a very potent mix we have here. Are you ready? Are you ready to be seen in a new way? Are you ready to take action? Ride that line up into the sky, into the unknown, over the stormy seas. This feels like there's a storminess around that is very fiery and exciting. It is exciting, even though it may feel scary. It's very exciting. And what I'm getting is, when you do feel scared, just remember the light, the crystalline light that shows the way, that carries the secrets, that allows you to go further, to really be in connection with your truth. And pull another card. Aha! How interesting. Here is the 34, which I call this card the Wilderness. It just came up for me today, so I know this is a really potent energy of calling us in to listen to nature, to go deeper than we've ever been, to truly let go of our understanding of who we are and how we play the game. It is time. It is time to bring your light forward. It is time to birth new ideas. Bring the strange, the weird into the world, so it may be birthed and come alive, and whatever that means to you. If it means riding your bicycle on the wire, bringing that energy, that flame into being, do it. Do it. Step into the depth of who you are. Go where you may have feared to go. That's the reading for this week. It really is an interesting week. We're coming into the solstice, where night and day are equal, and we're being invited to remember that when things are equal, dark and light, we can shift things. We can step out. We can become more of who we are. We don't have to follow what is being. It is time. I'd love to hear what you get out of this reading. Leave me a comment below. If you'd like to buy your own cards, you can find them at jenduchenne.com/Illuminating Journey Cards. And I will see you next week. I'm Jen Duchenne.